Hello there, diligent and patient Bulldozer Power fans. I found it. Yeah, I mean, if you watched the last episode, you'll know what I was looking for. But this is what I was looking for. Beretta Triffids has been cut by Stardozer Human Resources. She's a starting pitcher. She's not actually awful either. So I might make a move there and see if we can sign her up. Not least of all because she used to play for me. She's a BDP ancient. Let's have a quick look and see who's on the chart. Yeah, a B grade starting pitcher. Yes, I am interested. How do I now sign the player? Can I sign the player? Apparently I just did. Really? No. Or do I now have to decide who I'm chucking? I'd have to. You know what? After that last game, Rapunzel, she's out of here. Yeah, Rapunzel, goodbye. Right, yeah. It really hits my surplus, which is going to affect any changes I make to training. But frankly, having another starting pitcher who's any flaming good, sold. Right, there we go. Expensive? Yes. However, Ash Heap is asking for 10 million quid on the free agency list. Good luck with that one. Right, there we are. We've made a new signing, everybody. Yeah, you have offended a Bulldozer Power coach. Well, you saw how bad she was in the last game. I don't have a problem with that in the slightest. Cool. Right, player dev. I've still got $1 million in the player dev budget. Who is actually worth deving? I don't think giving Shandy Worthless an extra 3 speed, potentially 8 speed, is going to do me any favours. Nancy Sue 360 doesn't play often enough for it to count. She's a C- player. Now, if that were a bargain, I mean, 356 grand is actually not too bad at all. Yeah, you could gain injury prone. Yeah, you know what? I'm doing it. Yeah, just go on. Yeah, roll the dice and show me you rolling the dice because that makes me feel more immersed. You didn't gain +6 extra power. That's a disappointment. You didn't gain 2 extra speeds. That's a disappointment. And you didn't gain injury prone. That's a word. There we go. Well, Nancy Sue is now slightly less awful than she was, but only slightly. 730 grand still in the budget. I'm not going to spend it now because there's nothing really to spend it on. Let's go and play the game. It's Grunt Auto Group this week. Yeah, okay. Who's in? Bubs is in. Bernie Dunk. I think we're going to rest him up this one. Bernie Dunk. Dunk Bernie. Substitute him for Carlton Wander, who's not great. No. He's a great catcher, but he's not what you might call a hitter of any kind at all. So sticking him down the end, probably not the worst plan in the history of all plans that have ever been suggested. And we're going to tweak the difficulty level. Change ego, 50 hard down to 49 serious. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Drop by 1 point. Let's see if it makes a difference. Grunt Auto Group, Speed Demons. We should be anticipating them attempting to steal bases left, right and flame in centre, which makes Carlton Wander maybe not the worst choice ever. But we'll see how we get on. We are on the road again, so we're up first again. And here is Valerie Hammock trying to get a bright start to this game. That's ball number 1. Yeah. That overcompensated, son. Chuck it the other way. No, you're still not going right. It's Tremaine Jazz Hammock who's pitching for the Auto Group at the moment. We might wait out a walk. We might swing at this one if we have to. All right. And it's a base hit. We're not making any conclusions at this point. Drawing or making conclusions. We're not doing either of those things. It's Chubbs Beaver, everybody. He's good at hitting, and all we need him to do is hit it into a safe place. Just into a safe place, Chubbs. Just safe. Keep it safe. Avoid the double play if you can. Get caught out straight away. That's also acceptable. That was never a strike. Wait for it. That was also never a strike because it wasn't one. Okay. Good hits. Well, that's 2 hits in a row in the first inning. Again, drawing no conclusions in the slightest. None of the conclusions are being drawn here so far. Here's Cindy Vapid, still batting .460. Despite the run of poor results that we've had, Cindy is managing to hold it all together and has put together a decent batting average and a couple of home runs. That's not a bad hit. It's going to be caught, though. Okay, Gustav Schenk there picking that one off. That's all right. It's okay. These things happen. It was a good, solid thwap, though. And that's what I'm looking for here, is good, solid thwaps that have the potential to do us good things. It's Cookie Peaches Wallace, who started the season quite brightly, but has tailed off quite strongly. And that's a nice hit. How nice? Well, it's in the crowd. Okay. Well, BDP get the ball rolling there. Not drawing any conclusions, you understand. Oh, a bit of action cam there going on. Yeah, I mean, as much as we like an action cam, I think that particular cameraman had possibly had too much Red Bull this morning. Anyway, here's Richard Yardline. 1 out. Nobody on base anymore. And one wonders whether Tremaine is going to be starting to feel the pressure anytime soon. Fouled that one off. I think it was probably going as a ball anyway, like that one. But I wasn't taking any chances. That one's going to be lackluster, and he won't make it a first. That's Kojak playing first. Oh, crikey. Okay. Yeah, they've got Kojak Mister on. Well, we've got Terry Partisan. Fear the partisan, for she is vexed and is quick to anger, and is going to be out. Never mind. Never mind. A strong opening for BDP, and that's what we really need to see. Here comes Mildred Slippings first up to bat. All right, Mildred. Yeah, she's got bad jumps. She's no good at first pitches, and we're pitching with Bubbly Merchandise, who is our top dog, Mr. Big, A1 pitcher. And that one's just wide of the foul line, which is fortunate because that would have been a double. All right, yep, come on, Bubbles. Great pitch. Well, okay, well, that's gone up to centre field. Yeah, it was just a nice, clean hit. It was a good pitch as well. Here's Flinty Wimple, who's strong at the inside pitches, but has been struggling so far this season. I think possibly advertising that she's strong at inside pitches has not helped her. That wasn't a great pitch there, no. Remember, the double play is available. The double play is available. Good pitch there, Bubbles. Right, something up about there would be good. It's close. Nah, it didn't bite. Okay, all right, do the same again. No, that's straight down the middle, but left them looking, and that's out number 2. Here's Mansour Kettle Chips. He's locked in. He's very, very confident. He's an A+ rated player. This is a man who has all the opportunities in the world going his way, and is likely carrying this team on the back of his own marvellous prowess. Solid, but not great. Yeah, that one's going to make some mileage. Okay, we'll just chuck it to first and then make a decision from there. What's the decision? No further action required. Runners now first and second. Here's your first look at Kojak Mister on this season. 283 batting average, 3 home runs. Obviously, a big name on the former Bulldozer Power before the earthquake that was the new draft for the new league. She's immediately fallen to 2 strikes. Can Bubbly make it? Oh, that's a great pitch. That's fouled off. Okay. Come on, Bubbles. Get it done. And that one's going to go to Chubsy Beaver, who will deal with it manfully. I thought I already had 2 outs. I didn't. Could have put them away permanently there, but didn't. Is Veronica Gondolier. She's having a solid season so far. I think Grunt are actually one of the higher rated teams in terms of win-loss record at this point in the year. But I'm going off memory, and I'll be honest, I don't recall having committed that one to memory when it would have been appropriate to do so. So you can basically treat it as I'm making it up. Anyway, she fouls that one off. And let's chuck one in up here just to fox them. There you go. Yeah, no. Is that your I was foxed face? I think it was. At the end of 1, BDP are up 3-0. No conclusions are currently being drawn. None.
Number 3.
Shandy Worthless, everybody, first baseman. He's a big lad. and often lives up to his name. Sometimes, though, he has been known to give us a little bit of a help on the batting side of things. Often when help has been required. 1 ball now, 2 strikes. That one went foul. That one swung inside. And this one is not going to go the distance. Gondolier whips it over to Mr. and that's the first out. Here's Carlton Wander, backup catcher. All right, Carlton. I've got no real expectations from you here. Oh, and he bounces a slick little number out to centre field. And he'll get on base, which does his numbers. The power of good. All right, Bubbly Merchandise. Hasn't had a hit yet this year. She will have been at bat a few times. Just try not to get us a double play, Bubbles. I'm tempted to let you strike out, but doing so will affect your mood. Oof, that one wasn't good. No. Sure, I don't think so. All right, go on, Bubbles. Well, that shouldn't result in... Yes, hang on. Forget everything I just said. Would have been better for her to just strike out. I know, but, them's the breaks. They're a fast team, and they did that. Here's Bingo Hazmats. He once upon a time played for Bulldozer Power, but it's been many seasons since he did that. So, he's his own man, fundamentally. He's not one of us. Not anymore, because we got rid of him early. I don't know why we got rid of him early. I guess just someone swiped him. We had to make tough decisions, and Bingo felt the pain of not being selected to stick with the team. Anyway, he struck out. That's probably why. Yeah. Fat oaf. Here's Gustav Shank. So far, has yet to have a hit in the current season, but this might be his first at bat. So who's to say for sure? We'll know based on him actually getting a hit at some point. Yard line won't get there before the bounce. And that's a base hit. Well, we'll find out next time then, won't we? We certainly will. Here's Erlen Dickberg. And he's capable of hitting, but just not with a lot of power. And there's a stolen base. It was not a good throw, but it was an even worse catch. Yeah. Okay. All right. It's fine. It's good. He's got 2 strikes on him. That's a nice pitch. No, he's fouled it off. Yeah, you want pitches like that they swing at and then miss horrendously. Not this time. Okay. All right. Fine. Yeah. It's okay. And that's a nice pitch. No, he's fouled that one off as well. What should we do with it? Just keep throwing. Okay. That one's up skywards. Carlton's gone looking for it, but it's hit the safety fence there. Obviously, the fence is there for your protection. Oh, just hit the ball. There you go. He's now tipped the scales of I'm fed up of you now. Oh, they're stealing third. Oh, really? All right. That's not something you see every day. Yeah, that was quite ambitious. We might even have got them. I don't know. It's probably quite a fast player they've got sat there on base at the moment. Strike 1. What? Hey? What? I think you got them out and they stole. Right. Oh, it's good that I'm paying attention. Isn't it, though? Right. Ball 1. All right. 2 outs now. They've got a runner on third. And the batter has got 2 strikes on him. It's Tremaine Jazzhammock. It's the pitcher. The pitcher. Okay, right, fine. Yeah, okay. Just keep chucking in easy stuff. You don't need to be clever with these. Unless he gets a low bouncer to centre field. No, he gets struck out with a 98-mile-per-hour fastball. Bubbly Merchandise making some magic there. At the end of 2, it's 3-0 to BDP.
Third baseman, number 18.
Things you don't think you would hear very often, you heard just then. Here's Valerie Hammock. Right. She's getting in the head of Tremaine Jazzhammock as we speak. Insidiously mind-worming. And it's a low bouncer out to centre field. Our bread and butter hit. And finally we're able to actually butter our bread again. Here's Chubsy Beaver. He got on base last time. Can he do it again, or will he get his teammate out? If I was a betting man, and I am, I would say he's going to get his teammate out. And himself. Because that's how these things go. He's not, though. That's a good one. Beaver with another base hit. And our opening pair are doing dynamic work here for BDP. Cindy had a nice big fat hit last time around, but it was caught out deep in left field, right field, the field. Let's see if she can do the same thing again, because that would really put the pigeon and the cats in close proximity with one another and could lead to drama or scoring. She's going for it again, but it's going to come short again. Centre field. She was caught in centre field. No, she was. Yeah, same. It was exactly the same as last time. The next one's going over the fence, bruv, I tell you. Here's Cookie Peaches Wallace, speaking of going over the fence, bruv, and that's where Cookie put it last time. Can she put it over there this time? The fence is right there, Cookie's right here, the ball's coming in, and she's got a bat. Making the right moves in the right order there could lead to results. That's not the results. That's a double play. Well, shucks. Still, some bright sparks are starting to pop from the spinning wheels of Bulldozer Power, which can only mean that we need to apply the sander. Here comes Mildred Slippings. Okay, all right, yeah. Go on, Bubbles, just throw the ball. There's no need to make this complicated on yourself. Just keep throwing it. They'll either hit it or they won't, and we have to put some faith in our fielders to do the work. Like that. Cookie there making a nice catch. Here's Flinty Wimple, nothing from her first at bat. She's pulling an expression there in her baseball card. Rather looks like she's uncertain as to what's going on, or that she's eaten a particularly sour sweetie in the last couple of minutes. We'll ask her after the show and see if she can give us some feedback onto exactly what the expression is she's trying to pull there. 2 strikes now. That's a nice pitch. Chubbsy's got it, and he'll chuck it to first. And that's the second out. So far, so good. Here is superstar DJ Mansour Kettle Chips. He's throwing shapes and insisting that the Whistle Posse show him some love. But are the Whistle Posse in the house? Because if so, we should confiscate their whistles. Yeah, come on, those were good pitches. Well, I mean, they weren't legit. Oh, come on! Alright, okay, so he can read the pitches. Yeah, read that one, punk. Yeah, just keep him on target or he'll take the walk. Yeah, he's that kind of guy. Yeah, he's only A-rated because he doesn't swing at rubbish. Yeah, but when he does swing, it doesn't go anywhere. Exactly. Alright, okay. Good pitch, Bubbles. Nope. No, it doesn't matter if it's a good pitch from Bubbles there. It's still... Oh, suck it, fool. Right, get off. Struck him out there with an absolute belter of a fastball. And at the end of 3, it's still 3-0. The lead from the first inning being preserved as we enter the 4th. And it's Richard Yardline clinging desperately to a 300 batting average. A hit here would do him all the power of good. That's, of course, if he needs to hit. That's 2 balls in a row. That one felt a bit high, and indeed it was. Yeah, no, I'm not going to take a swing after you throw 3 straight balls. All right, I might swing now that you've thrown 2 straight strikes. That was low. All right, okay, all right. And just wait for it. That was right on the edge, but Yardline felt it, read it, walks it. Beautiful. Here's Terry Partisan. And we've got a man on first. No one out at the current time. And it's going to stay that way until this ends up in a double play. Because that has been the story of our season so far. Partisan. Yeah, there's out number 1. And a bad throw. Oh, keep going. I'll have a double out of that one. Thank you. Yep, you might have got me mate out, but I'm going on a stroll. Shandy Worthless. Yeah, okay. An error gave us a double there. I'll take it. Yeah, continue to. Yeah. Worthless waiting for something he likes the looks of. He hasn't liked the look of any of it so far. That's a strike, but just flipping barely. Just barely. There you go. Worthless, he's nailed it. He's absolutely barbecued that one. Yeah, he stuck it in his fire pit overnight with a bit of tin foil on it. It's come up super crispy, And let me tell you, that meat is moist. And that's another 2 runs for BDP. Not that I'm drawing any conclusions of what's happened with 1 point change in ego. None whatsoever. No difference in the slightest. No, it's exactly the same. Yeah, here's Carlton Wonder, who is the catcher. Just in case you were wondering. The glorious hair of Bernard Dunk is not in today. Anyway, struck out. I thought that was a bit inside-y low, I'll be honest. But the good news is that Bubbly cannot get a double play here. It is impossible for her to do so. She can, however, retire the team, which she chooses to do. It's okay. Bubbles, it's fine. It's fine, Bubbles. You're the pitcher. Solid. That's how the performance is going. It's Kojak missed one for her second at-bat of the afternoon. She didn't first time. No. She came to at-bat, but didn't bat. No, it didn't go well for her. No. And to be fair, she got caught. Yeah, I know. How do you know this? Because he didn't have a K after her name, so she didn't strike out. Unlike this time, sit down. Here's Veronica Gondolier. Struck out first time around. This time she'll be hoping for something different. Throwing it straight at Carlton Wander's head. And that's gone well. Strike 2. Still got plenty of zip on her fastball as Bubbly merchandise. Coming up on 60 pitches into her afternoon. Which traditionally is around the point that we start thinking, ooh, you got much arm left? In Bubbly's case, yes, she does. Is Bingo the Mind Gamer Hazmat? He's a heck of a hitter, but his stats don't really back them. He's batting 288. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. He's a heck of a hitter, but he struck out against Bubbles last time around. So what's he going to do this time? Well, he's going to have to do better than that if he wants to maintain his lively numbers. Strike 2. That was a heck of a pitch. Yeah, what are you going to do with this one? Throw some guff. Okay. Nope, fouled. Okay. All right, throw some more guff, put it somewhere else. All right, put it there. That was only going as far as Beaver, and he will wipe the team. Shandyworth is making the catch, and at the end of 4, BDP have 5 runs. The Grunt Auto Group don't. Yeah, Valerie Hammock's up again. 2 for 2 from her time today, and she's pulling a somewhat pained expression, but I think that holds true for pretty much every player. Right, ball 1. Jazz Hammock's starting to get a bit tired. Actually, very tired. Part of that, of course, is the Hammock mind games. Yeah, ball 3. Yeah, come on, Val. Hold your nerve. That was probably the pitch, that one. She's clunked it, and it's not going to be good enough. She's going to be out. Here's the Beaver.
Number 28.
Yeah, I would make a Leave It to Beaver reference there, but that show was never aired in the UK, so I have absolutely no idea whether it was terrible or not. I have a feeling, based on the name and the fact that the lead character was possibly called Beaver, that it was bad. Anyway, he's hit that one, but I think the stuffing has been... Yeah, it's been maintained. He almost made it to the fence, and then Shank caught it. Shank, of course, the bête noire for Cindy Vapid today. He's been caught out by the plucky midfielder twice. Well, what's she gonna encounter here? Well, 2 balls in a row. That's not a good start. 3 balls in a row. That's not a good mid-period. 4 balls in a row. That's not a good conclusion. No. That's a 28% on Rotten Tomatoes. Here's Cookie Peaches Wallace as Cindy sits on first base. And they're done with their pitcher. Goodbye, Tremaine Jazz Hammock. Big hello, Gaz Pumpit, who's coming in as a reliever. And he's got a really good fastball. Also happening now is Bingo Hazmat is gone. NE Warrior is coming in to play left field, presumably. Interesting choice. Well, we'll see how it works out. Alright, first pitch there, slightly wild. Pumpit is a velocity expert more than anything else. Yeah, you're expecting Cindy to try and steal a base, but I'm not going to because it's broken. Yeah, stealing, it doesn't work. I've tried it often enough. being caught every single time, like Jane's addiction. Anyway, there we go. That's all of that dealt with. Yeah, that's a bit of a strange inning, but things happened, and there we are. Here's Gustav Schank, and it wasn't his first at-bat. Gracious. Yeah, he's got a .71 batting average. Yeah, it told me to try and do something there. Yeah, I know, but I'm not going to, because that's not the game that I've chosen to play, ever. Richard Yardline's calling for that. Is he going to actually catch it? He actually is. Splendid. Here's Erlen Dick Berge. Didn't manage anything from his first at-bat either, but that's because they're facing off against the mighty peril that is Bubbly Merchandise, and the peril that she represents is both mighty and peril. I don't know. I was hoping that something else would come to mind there, but it didn't, so I just went with what I had. That was fouled off. 2 strikes here in the 5th inning. Nice pitch, and that one's fouled off as well. I don't know why I bother with nice pitches. You people don't appreciate them. Yeah, no, here's me chucking nice pitches for you, and you're just making a mess of them. Well, it doesn't seem to matter if I'm on target or not either. That's a beauty. Oh, flipping heck. How big is his bat? Can we get it measured? These are all on the edges. There you go. Got him eventually. Right. Solid work, Bubbles. Here's Any Warrior for his first go today. He's both a mind gamer and completely useless from the first pitch. All right, well, let's make him a really simple first pitch then. Yeah, okay. Go on, swing at it. I dare you. All right, or don't. Okay, now the mind games have set in and Bubbly's accuracy has taken a small knock. But that's okay, because I have a feeling that this clown is here to clown and not here to get down. Really? Yeah. I don't know. I'm assuming. Woof. Nice. It's going to hit that hard enough to hit the fence. It's back off the fence. Terry's confused. She's got it eventually, but not before giving up a double. All right, BDP now to do. Mildred Slippings. And that one's gone foul. Yeah, I'm bored of fouls. Stop fouling everything. Throw that one at the ump. Oh, no, it was intercepted by Carlton Wonder before it could brain the ump. And it has to be said that since letting the ump out of the doghouse in the last episodes, I have yet to be offended. I imagine that's because they have decreased the volume to the point that no one can be sad. Which is wise. That's solid. Cindy, throw to second, throw to first. Goes for the double play even though we don't need it. At 5 innings down and the score is 5-1 in favour of BDP. No conclusions are being drawn at this time. Here's Richard Yardline. Alright. Come on in, Rich. What's it going to be? What do you want? How are you going to do it? How are you feeling? Where are you playing it? Takes the first one. Forces an error off the dive. I mean, that wasn't an unforced error. He hit it really flipping hard. And he'll get himself on base. Here's Terry Partisan, the slayer of hopes and dreams. Although so far today, she hasn't slayed anything much. It's been a couple of games since Terry Partisan last slayed anything. No, Terry. Oh, Terry. She's caught out cheaply there in the slips. And that will bring up Shandy Worthless, who's got a home run going on today. In fact, with 5 home runs this season, I think he is the team leader. You wouldn't have thought it possible, and yet here we are, looking at that exact scenario. If he does another one, yeah, I know, it'll be remarkable. It will be remarkable, but we would like it to happen anyway. Well, he's certainly got the right attitude there, but nowhere near enough power, and he's caught out at the fence. I mean, having the right attitude is something that I can get behind. Anyway, what do we got here? He's got power versus right-handed pitchers and contact bonus versus left-handed pitchers. Doesn't really change the fact that he's pretty hopeless against both. Just marginally less hopeless in certain disciplines when the moment occurs. 2 outs now. And Forster Carlton wanted to keep the dream alive in this inning. But even if he does so, it's Bubbly up next, and he hasn't done so, so let's not worry too much about that. That, of course, does make things rather convenient for us, because it means we can substitute Bubbly at the start of the 7th if we feel like it. Here's Mansour Kettle Chips. Bubbly's now 83 pitches into her afternoon. She is just about done, but I'm going to try and get her through this inning so we can benefit from a keen pinch hitter. Oh, okay. That was a little twangy hit there that really didn't deliver anything that the fans were hoping for. That's what the fans were hoping for. It's going to come back off the fence. Richard... No, it didn't. Didn't even make it to the fence. Richard Yardline with the catch. Beautiful. Here's Kojak missed her on. And she's struggling against her former teammates, very few of whom are actually former teammates. Kojak is... no, Bubbly. Bubbly is a former teammate, and I think that's about it. Really? Nancy Sue 360 played substitute for us for a little while. Plays substitute for us now. So, I mean, it's hard to say that she actually counts. True. Okay, anyway, here's Veronica Gondolier. She's out again. Veronica Gondolier, 2 outs now, and backs against the wall for the Grunt Auto group as they try and turn this into a positive inning. And, well, they're going to have to, try a bit harder. And they are trying harder, but it's going shallow, I think. Terry? Terry says no. Terry says it's over the fence, bruv, and what do you want me to do about it? That is as close to the foul pole as I've ever seen from a home run. And Veronica Gondolier there. Magical. Here's Gaz Pumpit. Okay, he's been substituted, and they're bringing in Cherry Margarita, who is as slow as slowness. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I honestly don't know. Alright, okay. Well, we have to treat her with the contempt she deserves. Right you are. Because she is a somewhat capable hitter. Alright. That's a bit high. Bubbly, keep it simple. Keep it simple. But still, treat with contempt. That one is going to come up shallow. Cindy? Thank you. Okay. At the end of 6, it's 2-5. 5-2. And they are gradually chipping away at our lead. But we've scored so far every 3 innings, which would make this one to score in, and Bubbly's going to go and sit down. She's done enough for one day. You know what else? While this menu is up, keep the crowd noise going, otherwise it's jarring. Coral success? Yeah, because she's obviously had all the success so far this season, which is why she's in the starting lineup.
Now batting, number 19.
Don't be like that. She's pretty good. Turns out they brought in Cherry Margarita, and she plays both ways. Both a pitcher and a relatively competent hitter. Well, she didn't hit off me. I said relatively competent. And that'll be out. Coral success failing to find any. Okay. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. Here's Valerie Hammock, and she'll be working the mind games there on Miss Margarita. And they seem to be working relatively well. 3 balls in a row. Yeah, followed by an absolute beaut down the middle, and that'll be another walk. Oh, Margarita. Toasted like a tea cake. Here's Chubsy Beaver. 2 of 3 today. Pretty good. That is all. Chubsy Beaver, pretty good. We've got 1 out already, and so the double play opportunity is presenting itself. I have to remark on it every time because it happens most times. Okay, all right. Shouldn't have, but it's gone foul, so we'll live. Chubbs, what's it going to be? That one's in the dirt. Chubbs waiting it out. Finally. Big hit from the Beaver. Everybody run more. That's caught. It's only out number 2. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we had to go back. Well, it's just as well we did then. I know you were expecting the double play. Of course I was. Well, here's Cindy, and she's overdue a hit. She's been swinging great so far today, but has been caught on both occasions that she swung, and then she was walked. That's strike one. Okay. Yeah, there's the third ball. Okay. And there's the fourth ball, and Cindy gets a second walk of the afternoon. Cookie Peaches Wallace, one hit today, but that hit went over the fence. We've got runners on first and second, and a pitcher whose confidence does not seem to be that strong. I think that's largely because she's a starting pitcher, but they brought her in as a reliever, and that's a bad hit. That'll be that then. An opportunity potentially burgled there. Coral Success is leaving the field. Who do we want in? Bananas? Who's fitter? Betty Floater. All right, Betty, let's rock. Let's bring our closer on in the last inning as well.
Number 17.
Sure, if that's what makes you happy. It might do. We'll see. All right. All right, Betty Floater's first pitch, they're going a little bit high. Okay. Second pitch, they're going a bit inside, but that's where I wanted it. We just didn't get a swing. Gustav Schank is not being readily fooled. 3 balls in a row. Float. Get your hay fever meds under control, Betty. Nice pitch. Okay, right. Do another one. Nice pitch. Good. Yeah, one more. That's a bit low. Yeah, we give up the walk, and that's only because those first 3 pitches were a bit dubious. Hadn't quite found the motoring of the situation type of deal. Well, that's down to the accuracy stat, you see. When the accuracy stat, your wiggler wiggles around more. I suppose, yeah. Beaver, what a catch! And the shortstop making a solid play there. What a legend. What a super, super legend. Here's any warrior. He got himself a double from his first at-bat, which he shouldn't have done. He's not that good. But, I don't know. Read it how you see it, frankly. Yeah. Anyway, he's not good on first pitches. Oh, what a great play there. Shandy Worthless made the catch with one hand and immediately tagged the runner. Fantastic. Beautiful piece of work, and that's that dealt with. Here's Richard Yardline to lead us out at the start of the 8th, and we're still clinging on to a 3-run lead. Well now. Now that's not going to do it. Yardline there failing to make any kind of headway that we would see as acceptable.
Number 17.
But now we're looking at Terry Partizan. And we've looked at Terry Partizan a lot. And as yet, she has failed to live up to the hype. There's a hype shot for you. Shut your noise. Terry there with the... No. Had a brief consideration of going for a double there, but it would have been touch and go. So it falls to Shandy Worthless to not get everybody out. All right. Yeah. I think that speaks quite strongly to the state of mind here at Bulldozer Power. Instead of get a hit, we're now talking about don't get everybody out. Yeah. Ball 2. 2 strikes in already. Okay. And that's the perfect low bouncer to centre field that will have first and second base occupied. Occupado, if you wish. Here's Carlton Wonder. Oh, no. Really? Yep. Okay. Carlton, please get me a base hit. All right? Load the bases up. I mean, you can homer it if you like, but I think that's beyond your capabilities. But a base hit would be super. Would be absolutely super. It's not a base hit. It is what we in the trade call a get everybody out double play. Knackers. I know. I know. That's disappointing. Is Mildred Slippings. She's 2 or 3 today. Yeah, I know. It's been a fairly unremarkable afternoon for her, but she's been solidly performing more than her teammates. Surely performing solidly. Be quiet. I say the words. You just scrutinise them after they've been said. Whatever, bruv. And that one's been whatever bruved into the back fence there. All right. Some nice pitching going on from Betty Floater. Not so much on the strikeouts, which is what we like. We do like strikeouts as much as they're not democratic. What they are is good for us. But fieldable hits are also very much something that we approve of. That's strike 2. Put a slider right into the middle. Or not. Okay, that one has some distance in a foul direction and directly up into the sky. Okay. Betty, she's chucked that one straight down the middle, but it doesn't really matter, it's gone foul anyway. Alright. Betty. Well, okay, the easiest pitch from Betty's arsenal, and stuck looking and struck out, and 2 outs, and here is their star player, who thus far has not really told me that he's much of a star. He's gone, he's toast, he's left, he's history. Betty Floater is up to bat and she's not going to be allowed. We'll put in someone who's actually held a bat before. Is it Benny Cheese? No, it's not. I think it's Reverend Joe. All right. The hobo coming in. All right, hobo, light her up. Cherry Margarita. The fatigue isn't too bad, but the mood swings are. And she's opting off her meds at the moment. And the Reverend gets a base hit. That's nice. That's solid. That's the good stuff right there. Here's Valerie Hammock. She's 2 or 3 today and got a walk as well. But can she deliver unto the people the promised land of a big, smacky couple of runs in? Thanks very much, bruv. Kind of hits performance that we want from her. She's still playing the mind game right now, and that's ball 3, and that's ball 4, and that's a walk. Margarita, sour-faced, obviously too much lime in a glass, and that hasn't gone well for her. Chubbsy Beaver now. He's batting 500 today, and he can't get everybody out because we've got no outs so far. Runners on first and second. Solid. Loving it. That's what we like. That was apparently a strike. That wasn't. No, that was low. He's gone for it, and the fielding error was so bad that we have bases loaded, and Cindy, I'm overdue me, Vapid, is coming to have a go. And they're taking out Cherry Garcia? No, Cherry Margarita. They're taking her out and bringing PG Percy Jeff in, who's a bit of a good player. Which bit? Is throwing. Oh, okay. Flinty Wimple is also done for the day, and Kyle Cohort's coming in. Strange choice. All right, Cindy, wait for it. All right, he's a side armour. Okay. All right, yeah, you've got to be able to read the pitches before you can smack it downtown. That's a Cindy Vapid Grand Slam, friends. And drawing no conclusions that 1 point of ego has made any difference at all. Certainly hasn't. No, it certainly doesn't seem like 1 point of difference was all it took. Just one. 1 point of difference. I think I might draw some conclusions. Yeah, and I think the conclusion that we're going to draw is that they haven't really nailed the difficulty curve there. No, that's a difficulty trampoline required jump up in difficulty by 1 point. Why are you swinging at all of these? Well, I'm fouling them off because it annoys them. Okay, alright, fine. Who's batting? I don't even know. Might be Terry. Alright, and then we get a hit at the end of it as well. Oh, that's got to upset him. Yep. Okay, here's Richard Yardline. It wasn't Terry. Oh, who was it then? Cookie, I think. Oh, okay. Richard Yardline now, next up to have a go, because he thinks he's hard enough. Alright, just hold your ground there, Rich. Now stop holding it. And that's a belter. They're going to struggle to field that one, and we're going for 3. Yeah, lovely. Well, I say we're going for 3. The advanced runner made it to third base. But that's a handsome double there, and here is Terry Partisan, ready to crush your spirit and any extremities you happen to leave out in the open. Come on, Terry. Yeah, I knew that one was going to be a strike. Yeah. And we're into the foulplex there. That one's not helpful. There's a tag out. There's a run out. Okay, well, we had no outs up to that point. I possibly could have made it back and made them run around a bit and go, woo! I'd do all that, you know, trying to tag the runner nonsense. PG Percy Jeff, they've had enough of him. An odd mood, but they're bringing in Schnitzel Healthy, who is healthy. Well, he's not actually. His stamina's off a little bit. Their closing pitcher. Obviously, seeing that we've got 2 outs already, they're going to get him in. All right. Shandy Worthless, however, has had a day where he has not been worthless, and that's held up again. He's got another hit. BDP making this one look like every game should look, but doesn't. Here's Carlton Wander, and this will be the end of our inning. Yeah. I just don't see Carlton Wander doing it. Hold on a moment. Has he done it? No, he hasn't. But it's off the fence. We could have made another run there, but instead the bases are loaded. Well, that's exciting. And here's Reverend Joe Hobo. We already have a pinch hitter in, and the Reverend's having another go. All right. Come on, Rev Joe. Doesn't hang around. Just slaps that one to centre field, and that's another run. Drawing no conclusions, of course, that 1 point in difficulty has made any difference to the way that we're playing. Yep. Okay, here's Valerie Hammock. Right. And that one's a ball. And the closing pitcher is starting to look like he's not that closey. 3 balls in a row. The mind games taking their toll. And not only does Val get another walk, but with the bases loaded, that's another run. Here's Chubbsy Beaver. And this is like the BDP of olds, who would ratchet up the score. That's all right. I went for the first hit there because I kind of go, we've done enough, bruv. Right. Quebec, it's your time to shine, my friend. Well, the score lies at 11-2, and Quebec Spire is coming in a pitch. He's a real BDP. He is a real BDP, you're not wrong. And it's Kojak Mister on to face off against him. Right. There's the number 1. Yeah. Do it again. All right. Ideally a bit lower. There you go. That's it. That's nice. Okay. Yep. Good. And then see if she's feeling slap happy. She is. And she slapped it foul. Oh, Kojak. Don't. That's no way to play. Strike out for Quebec Spire, and Kojak Mister on can only think about what team she should be playing for. Here comes Veronica Gondolier. Right. Could be Gondolier, Gondolier, of course, if you wanted to pronounce that with a more French inflection. I don't know why you were trying to bunt yourself out the first there. I can't see that accomplishing anything. That's a very odd choice. It went foul anyway, so, you know, that was a strike. Yeah, that's a strange choice. Yeah, we'd have got him even though it trickled out there a bit. That's not a good pitch. No, it doesn't matter. She's hit it badly. All right, keep going. Yeah, that one's fouled off. Yeah. I've seen that. Yeah, this one. No, that one's gone foul. Oh, okay. How unusual. All right, this one. That one's not gone foul. Instead, it's gone longish. And that's the last place you want it. It's caught out by Cookie Peach as well as his cohort, who they just brought on. Did they? He's a rally starter, is he? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, which presumably gives him a bit of a bonus when there's no one on base. All right. How's that manifested? I'll be honest with you, it didn't really work for him. Bulldozer Power, the slump is over. That's it. That's the end of your losing streak. BDP, nail it. 11-2. 18 hits, place 6. That's a pretty strong performance. With 6 runs batted in the 9th inning as well, just to kind of rub it in there. Your stars of the day. Oh, make a prediction. I think Cindy gets in there. Maybe. Anyway, Cindy got 2 walks. Veronica got... Valerie. Sorry. I'm used to Veronica Hammock playing for me. Valerie Hammock got 3 walks today. Yeah, this is a good performance. Anybody who deserves to be yelled at a bit? No. Carl Wander got 2 hits. Terry Partisan didn't really live up to the hype. Yeah, true. Yeah, Okay, the win goes rightfully to Bubbly Merchandise with 8 strikeouts along the way. Both Betty Floater and Quebec Spire did reasonably well. Thank you very much, don't mind asking. Your 3 stars of the day, Cindy Vapid for the 4 runs batted in. Shandy Worthless, who had a home run, as did Cookie Peaches Wallace. A BDP 1-2-3. We've got a manager moment. Oh, great. A couple of players have been posting broken links to social media who I confront. Neither of them. They're fine. That's it. That's what I'm going to do. Neither of them. This isn't helping fun. No, this isn't making the game better. Who do I like more? Sorry, Shandy. You're actually okay in my book, you know, but Bert is more important at the moment. Right, okay, the Wizards are playing failure with Ills, and the Ills have got that 5-3. Stegonauts now against the budget Roadies, and an early lead for the Stegonauts is piled on. 17-2 the final score. Sea Raiders now against the Marsupials, and the Sea Raiders comfortably win that 4-1. Of City Axemen against the Sports Ball Union is a close one. The Union tried to come back, it didn't work. Colonel School now against Port Miggins Pirates. Colonel School 9-1 final score. Chroniclers against the Lingo Blend All-Stars. And the Chroniclers have got a 6-3 victory there. Peninsula Transport of City Axemen. And it's going to many extra innings. 12 innings gone and Peninsula Transport take it. Fire Chefs taking on the Beekeepers. An early lead from the Beekeepers. And ended up being a clear-cut victory. For the Beekeepers. Pit Creek Miners beat Budget. Well done them. Stardozer Human Resources now against the Toy Masters. An early lead from the Toy Masters is overcome as Stardozer come back. Pathfinders now against Sunshine Fun Bus. Pathfinders making it look easy. 10-1 final score. Bumps and Medics taking on Cheerio Incorporated. The old school there. It was a Cheerio win. Grazer Ridge now against the Nomads, and the Nomads take it to extra innings and win 7-6. Voovoo Boys against Colonel Space Agency, and it's a Voovoo Boys victory. Sea Raiders, Wretched Minstrels, the Raiders, 4-1 for them. And let's have a look at the standings. In the Bombastic Division, which is the one in which we are competing, the Stegonauts are out in front with 9 wins, ahead of Shady Palms and the Grunt Auto Group, both of whom have 7. The Fire Chefs have 6. We are in last right now with 4. Something tells me we might not be last forever. We might be able to dig our way out of that hole. The Minstrels, meanwhile, who were the other team on only 3 wins, have still failed to score their 4th. In terms of teams making it look easy, the Red Star Pathfinders have broken into double digits. 10 wins for them. But only an 18 positive run difference. Are there cracks in their game? Anyone could know, and few could tell. Doesn't really mean anything. So there's that. I've been Colonel Failure, everybody. Tune in next time where we'll be playing the Grunt Auto Group again. Because that's how it turns out sometimes. And it's Rooster Views who is probably going to be starting for us on the pitching area. Great. Catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Cheerio.